Hey everyone, this is Matt, and I wanted to show you some of our set. We're going to kind of go through it piece by piece, and so this is going to be one section of our set. If you see what I'm holding here, this is our sketch that we started with months ago. Before we begin painting, we started with our sketch of what we wanted it to look like, and we're going to be focusing over on this side right now for this video, and just wanted to go through some very simple things that happened with this set. This set took us about 3 weeks of painting, as well as about 3 days to construct it. It went a little faster than a lot of our sets because we did a lot of pre-construction, and so I just want to show you some things that we do. It's very similar to what we do every year, of course, with a different style. So this year we're trying to incorporate with an international theme all different parts of the globe, and trying to bring in different countries and cultures and buildings and things like that. But we always have some like very standard things, like here's a fountain, for example. This was just painted onto cardboard, and how we do most of our small items, you'll see that we simply just take screws or staples sometimes and put them on these leg brackets. We've built, maybe about 100 of these over the years, and they're all different heights, and we use them all the time, and they're very great to have around. You just got to keep them stored up in the air, and then just with a couple of screws, then that is ready to go. These buildings back here that are these Russian-style towers, they are put together the exact same way. They are just a piece of cardboard painted, and they also have a leg bracket just behind them, just a taller one for the different buildings. And we also, even if you have a short leg bracket, you can just attach a tall piece of wood to it to turn it into a large leg bracket. As we move down front, you'll see again, we like to always paint some rocks or some grass or some bushes and things like that. And we like to put those along the edge of the stage because they kind of hide some things. And so there you go, there's a little mini one. Our painters painted this camel here. It's got 2 leg brackets behind it, one up here by the head and another one down here by the back end. And that goes great with this year's theme. So on this side, we're incorporating like Russian style. We also have an African style hut here, and this is simply made out of cardboard again. This roof thatching is something that we have used for many years at VBS. Some years it works great, other years we don't necessarily need it, but we've bought it from, I believe it was Home Depot, online, and you can buy different styles of roof thatch for decorative items, and we end up using it, storing it some years and using it other years. But this is just a cardboard frame, and with a couple of those leg brackets inside of it to hold it together. Moving over this way around the other side of the hut, of course we got another one of our Russian buildings. We made a few street signs with the Incredible Race on. I believe you'll be able to find this artwork when you order the kit. This artwork like this will come with it. And hey, yeah, the U-turn sign's upside down, but hey, we're in children's ministry. We're allowed to do whatever we want, and mistakes aren't really mistakes. It's just artistic creativity. A yield sign. This telephone booth right here is one of the few items that we did not paint. We actually ordered this online from a decorations website, something that would sell decorations for like proms and things like that. I believe it's called Shindigs. You can check that out. And they sell all kinds of theme stuff, and we actually just bought this and screwed it on some legs. We wanted to bring in, so this of course we're bringing in London. We brought in a little bit of Italy here with our Leaning Tower of Pisa, and even our very tall structures are put together the same way as our small structures. It's just the legs behind them are much, much bigger. And of course our Statue of Liberty here is done very similarly, basically 2 large legs going up the back with some cross braces wherever it's necessary. If you look right up above Lady Liberty's head there, you'll see that we use some of the globe paper lanterns that we found online. We use those throughout the building there, and then we also, the start sign. So really everything on this side of the building, this side of our stage, was all put together very quickly in just a couple of hours by taking the pre-painted cardboard, screwing them onto the legs, and then putting them up in place. Our very tall structures are heavily weighted in the back with sandbags or salt bags. Our smaller structures, we don't worry about it. And a few things, like even our little map over here on the side, are hung from our ceiling grid. And so that takes up about maybe 1/3 of our set. And we'll be looking in some of our other videos about some of our other key pieces of our VBS set.